Today, we're going to talk about something you definitely have in your kitchen. Something small, simple, and yet considered by many to be a true superfood: garlic. They say it protects your heart, that it lowers blood pressure, that it fights infections, and even that it boosts your immune system. And yes, it's true, but only if you use it the right way. Because here's the secret almost nobody tells you. Garlic can be powerful medicine, or it can be a serious problem for your health. It all depends on how you prepare it and how you eat it. So stay with me, because today you're going to discover the 7 biggest mistakes people make with garlic. You'll learn which one is the most dangerous of all, and what really happens inside your body when you eat garlic on an empty stomach. Mistake number 1, thinking the skin doesn't matter. Most people believe the garlic peel is just packaging, something useless that we throw away. But the truth is different. That thin, papery skin can actually hold on to pesticides and chemicals. Garlic is one of the vegetables that absorbs the most pesticides from the soil. In fact, studies have found up to 17 different types of residues. And guess where most of them are concentrated? Exactly in the outer layers. Now imagine this. You peel the garlic without washing it. Then with those same hands, you break bread, chop lettuce, or prepare a salad. What's the result? Chemical residues going straight into your food. The solution is easy. Wash the entire bulb under cold water, scrub it gently with a soft brush, and cut off the hard base that connects the clove to the head. That's where most contaminants tend to accumulate. And if you want to take it one step further, choose organic garlic. Yes, it costs a little more, but your exposure to pesticides will be much lower. Mistake number 2, believing more is better. This is a trap many people fall into. They think, if 1 clove of garlic is healthy, then 3 or 4 must be amazing. But your stomach may strongly disagree. Garlic is full of sulfur compounds. These are responsible for its powerful benefits, but they can also irritate the lining of your stomach. If you suffer from gastritis, ulcers, or irritable bowel syndrome, too much garlic can feel like a fire in your gut. And not only that, the time of day also matters. Eating garlic at night right before bed can trigger reflux, gas, and even insomnia. So here's a simple rule. 1 medium clove per day is enough. Eat it with lunch, together with other foods, and always listen to your body. If you notice burning, excessive gas, or diarrhea, it's your body telling you, reduce the dose. Mistake number 3, forgetting that garlic feeds your microbiota. Here's a surprise. The same garlic that can irritate a sensitive stomach can also be the best friend of your gut. Why? Because garlic contains fructooligosaccharides, a type of sugar your body can't digest. But your good bacteria love them. Your lactobacillus and bifidobacteria feed on them, multiply, and create a protective barrier in your intestines. That barrier is essential. It defends you against toxins, harmful bacteria, and keeps your immune system strong. Even better, studies show garlic can reduce Helicobacter pylori, the bacteria that causes ulcers and gastritis, without harming your good bacteria. But here's the trick. Crush the garlic, mix it with olive oil, let it sit for a few minutes, then add it to your food once it's cooked and warm, not boiling hot. That way you reduce irritation, but still keep the prebiotic benefit. Mistake number 4, trusting supplements too much. You've probably seen them in pharmacies or health shops. Capsules, extracts, and garlic pearls promising the same benefits as fresh garlic. The problem? Many of those products are little more than powder with no real effect. Here's why. The key compound in garlic, allicin, is very unstable. It breaks down with heat, with time, and even during digestion. Cheap manufacturers dry the garlic at high temperatures. That process destroys allicin before it even makes it into the capsule. So what are you really buying? Pretty much nothing. If you ever decide to try supplements, read the label carefully. Look for terms like allicin potential or standardized allicin, Without that, you might as well be buying a flour pill. And remember, fresh garlic, well prepared, will always be more effective and way more affordable. Mistake number 5, cooking it the wrong way. This is one mistake almost all of us have made. We chop garlic and throw it straight into a hot pan. The result? Goodbye benefits. Think of garlic like a little battery. While it's whole, its energy is stored. When you crush it, the enzyme allanase activates and starts the reaction that releases a lichen. But here's the catch. That reaction takes about 8 to 10 minutes. If you throw it into the fire immediately, the heat destroys the enzyme before it even gets the chance to work. The solution is simple. Crush or chop the garlic. Let it rest for about 10 minutes. Only then add it to your recipe. And if you add it at the end of cooking, when the heat is low or already turned off, even better. That way the garlic works as real medicine, not just as seasoning. Mistake number 6, ignoring interactions with medications. This one is critical. Many people believe that because garlic is natural, it can't cause problems. But the truth is, garlic works almost like a drug. It dilates blood vessels, it lowers blood pressure, it reduces blood sugar, it makes the blood thinner, exactly the same effects as many medications. So what happens if you mix them? With anticoagulants, garlic can increase the risk of bleeding. With blood pressure pills, it can drop your pressure too low. With diabetes medication, it can cause hypoglycemia. Garlic can even reduce the effectiveness of birth control or certain antiviral treatments. The rule here is crystal clear. If you take chronic medication, talk to your doctor before eating large amounts of garlic or taking supplements. Don't take unnecessary risks. Mistake number 7, eating it raw on an empty stomach. Now we've reached the most famous mistake and also the most dangerous one. You've probably heard people say, 1 raw garlic clove on an empty stomach cures everything. But reality is different. Your stomach is extremely sensitive when empty. When you swallow raw garlic first thing in the morning, its sulfur compounds hit your stomach lining directly. The result? Nausea, burning, diarrhea, and that horrible fire-like feeling in your throat. Garlic is not absorbed better on an empty stomach. In fact, it works better when combined with foods that contain healthy fats, like olive oil or avocado. That way, your stomach is protected and the active compounds travel safely through your body. Special case, pregnancy and breastfeeding. Here's something very few people mention. Garlic during pregnancy and breastfeeding. In normal cooking amounts, it's safe. A clove in a stew or a sauce is no problem at all. But in high doses, like supplements or several raw cloves a day, garlic can increase the risk of bleeding. And during breastfeeding, it can even change the taste of breast milk. So the recommendation is clear. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, limit garlic to normal food use and avoid concentrated supplements. As you can see, garlic can be a powerful ally or a real headache, depending on how you use it. Let's quickly review the 7 most common mistakes. Not washing or peeling garlic properly, overdoing the quantity, forgetting its effect on your microbiota, trusting poor quality supplements, cooking it without waiting those 10 minutes, ignoring interactions with medications, eating it raw on an empty stomach. The key is not eating more, but eating it better. 1 medium clove a day, crushed, rested, mixed with olive oil, eaten with your main meal. That's enough to protect your heart, strengthen your defenses, and keep your digestion in balance. So the next time you use garlic, remember these tips. Your health will thank you. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, share it with someone who always cooks with garlic, and subscribe so you don't miss more natural health tips.